Welcome to our journey through the timeless wisdom of Buddha. In this video, we will explore profound teachings on impermanence, mindfulness, and compassion. Join us as we delve into the essence of these teachings and discover how they can transform our lives. The nature of suffering, or dukkha. Life, in its essence, is a journey filled with a multitude of experiences, both pleasant and unpleasant. However, one of the core teachings of Buddhism, as expounded by Buddha, is the concept of dukkha, often translated as suffering, pain, or dissatisfaction. This fundamental truth serves as a cornerstone for understanding the nature of existence and the human condition. Dukkha is a pervasive characteristic of life. It is not merely about experiencing physical pain or emotional distress. It encompasses a broader spectrum of dissatisfaction and unease that permeates our existence. From the moment we are born, we are subjected to the inevitabilities of aging, sickness, and death. These are universal experiences that every being must endure, and they form a significant part of what Buddha referred to as dukkha. The very act of living involves a series of desires and cravings, some of which are fulfilled, while others are not. This constant craving and the subsequent cycle of satisfaction and dissatisfaction create a persistent state of unease. For instance, when we desire something and eventually obtain it, the pleasure derived from it is often fleeting. Soon, a new desire emerges, and the cycle begins anew. This endless pursuit of desires can lead to a sense of emptiness and frustration, which is another aspect of dukkha. Even the moments of joy and happiness we experience are tinged with dukkha. This might seem counterintuitive, but according to Buddhist teachings, the transient nature of these pleasurable moments is what leads to suffering. We often find ourselves clinging to these positive experiences, wanting them to last forever. However, everything in life is impermanent, and as these moments pass, we are left with a sense of loss and longing, which contributes to our suffering. Buddha also highlighted the suffering inherent in our relationships with others. While relationships can be a source of great joy, they can also bring about significant pain and distress. The attachment we feel towards our loved ones can lead to fear and anxiety over the possibility of losing them. Moreover, conflicts and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship, adding to the overall experience of dukkha. Understanding and accepting the nature of suffering is crucial for our spiritual growth. It is the first step towards awakening and liberation. By acknowledging the existence of dukkha, we can begin to explore its causes and seek ways to overcome it. This acceptance does not mean we resign ourselves to a life of suffering. Rather, it empowers us to take meaningful actions towards alleviating it. One of the profound insights offered by Buddha is that suffering is an intrinsic part of life, but it is not the entirety of life. Recognizing dukkha allows us to develop a sense of compassion and empathy towards ourselves and others. When we see that everyone around us is also grappling with their own forms of suffering, we become more understanding and patient. This perspective fosters a sense of interconnectedness and solidarity among all beings. Moreover, the awareness of dukkha encourages us to live more mindfully. It prompts us to appreciate the present moment and find joy in the simple, often overlooked aspects of life. Instead of constantly chasing after desires and getting caught up in the cycle of craving, we learn to find contentment in what we have and where we are right now. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce our overall sense of dissatisfaction and lead to a more peaceful existence. In addition to mindfulness, the practice of meditation is essential in understanding and dealing with dukkha. Meditation helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment or aversion. It provides us with the clarity to see the impermanent and interdependent nature of all phenomena. Through meditation, we can develop a deeper insight into the true nature of suffering and cultivate the inner strength to face it with equanimity. Ultimately, the recognition of dukkha is not meant to lead us into despair, but to inspire us to seek liberation. It is a call to look beyond the superficial layers of existence and delve into the deeper truths of life. By understanding suffering, we pave the way for compassion, wisdom, and ultimately, freedom from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This profound journey begins with the simple yet profound acknowledgement of the nature of suffering as taught by Buddha. The cause of suffering, or tanha. In the teachings of Buddha, the cause of suffering, or dukkha, is identified as tanha, often translated as craving or desire. Tanha refers to the insatiable thirst for sensory pleasures, existence, and non-existence. This craving manifests in many forms, from the yearning for material possessions to the desire for emotional and psychological fulfillment. It is this relentless pursuit of satisfying our desires that leads to suffering. At its core, tanha is about attachment and clinging. When we desire something, we attach ourselves to the idea that possessing it will bring us happiness and contentment. However, this attachment is often based on a misconception. The objects of our desires are inherently impermanent and incapable of providing lasting satisfaction. Whether it is wealth, power, relationships, or even our own self-image, these objects are transient and subject to change. As a result, our attachment to them becomes a source of suffering when they inevitably change or disappear. Buddha taught that there are three main types of craving: kama-tanha, the craving for sensory pleasures; bhava-tanha, the craving for existence or becoming; and vibhava-tanha, the craving for non-existence or self-annihilation. Each of these cravings contributes to the cycle of suffering in its own way. Kama-tanha, the craving for sensory pleasures, is perhaps the most apparent form of desire. It encompasses the yearning for experiences that please our senses, such as delicious food, beautiful sights, pleasant sounds, and physical comfort. While these pleasures can bring temporary joy, they are fleeting by nature. Once the experience is over, the satisfaction it brought soon fades, leaving us yearning for more. This constant pursuit of sensory gratification can lead to a never-ending cycle of desire and disappointment. Bhava-tanha, the craving for existence or becoming, involves the desire to attain a certain state of being. This could be the aspiration to achieve a particular status, identity, or role in life. For example, we might crave success in our careers, recognition from others, or the attainment of spiritual enlightenment. While striving for these goals can motivate positive actions, the attachment to the outcome can lead to frustration and suffering if our aspirations are not met, or if we lose what we have achieved. Vibhava-tanha, the craving for non-existence or self-annihilation, is the desire to escape from the pain and suffering of existence. This form of craving can manifest in the wish to avoid unpleasant experiences or the longing for oblivion. It can be seen in behaviors such as substance abuse, self-harm, or even suicidal thoughts. Vibhava-tanha arises from a deep-seated aversion to the difficulties of life and a desire to find relief through non-existence. Understanding the nature of tanha is crucial for addressing the root causes of suffering. It requires a deep and honest examination of our desires and attachments. By recognizing how our cravings influence our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can begin to disentangle ourselves from their grip. This process involves cultivating mindfulness and awareness in our daily lives. Through practices such as meditation, we can develop the ability to observe our desires without being consumed by them. We learn to see them for what they are: transient and ultimately unsatisfying. In addition to mindfulness, the practice of non-attachment is essential in overcoming tanha. Non-attachment does not mean renouncing all desires or living a life devoid of pleasure. Rather, it involves cultivating a balanced and detached approach to our desires. We can enjoy the pleasures of life without becoming enslaved by them. We can pursue our goals and aspirations without being attached to the outcome. By embracing impermanence and letting go of our clinging, we free ourselves from the cycle of craving and suffering. Ultimately, understanding the cause of suffering through the lens of tanha is a transformative process. It challenges us to look beyond the surface level of our desires and to question the deeper motivations behind them. It encourages us to develop a more profound sense of contentment and peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. In doing so, we move closer to the realization of nirvana, the end of suffering, and the attainment of true liberation. The end of suffering, or nirvana. Buddhist teachings offer a path to the cessation of suffering, known as nirvana. Nirvana represents the ultimate goal of the Buddhist path, the liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, or samsara, and the end of all forms of suffering. It is a state of profound peace, wisdom, and freedom, where the mind is free from the defilements of craving, aversion, and ignorance. Nirvana is often described as the extinguishing of the fires of desire, hatred, and delusion. Just as a fire is quenched when it runs out of fuel, the mind attains nirvana when it is no longer fueled by the three poisons. This state of liberation is characterized by complete freedom from the attachments and clinging that cause suffering. It is a profound inner transformation that leads to the realization of the true nature of reality. To reach nirvana, one must first develop a deep understanding of the nature of suffering and its causes. This involves the practice of insight meditation, or vipassana, which helps to cultivate mindfulness and awareness of the present moment. Through sustained practice, we learn to observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without attachment or aversion. We begin to see the impermanent and interdependent nature of all phenomena, which leads to a profound shift in our perspective. The practice of ethical conduct, or sila, is also essential in the pursuit of nirvana. This involves living a life of moral integrity and compassion, guided by the principles of right speech, right action, and right livelihood. By cultivating virtuous behavior, we create the conditions for a peaceful and harmonious mind, free from the disturbances of guilt and regret. Ethical conduct forms the foundation for the development of concentration, or samadhi, and wisdom, or panna. Concentration, or samadhi, is developed through the practice of meditation. It involves training the mind to become focused and undistracted, allowing us to penetrate deeper into the nature of reality. The development of concentration leads to a state of mental clarity and tranquility, where the mind is free from the habitual patterns of craving and aversion. This state of concentrated awareness is essential for the cultivation of insight and the realization of nirvana. Wisdom, or panna, is the direct understanding of the true nature of reality. It involves seeing things as they truly are, free from the distortions of ignorance and delusion. Wisdom arises from the practice of insight meditation and the development of deep understanding. It is characterized by the realization of the Four Noble Truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of the path leading to the end of suffering. The attainment of nirvana is often described as a process of awakening or enlightenment. It is a profound and transformative experience that goes beyond intellectual understanding. It involves a direct and intuitive realization of the nature of reality, leading to a complete and irreversible liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Those who attain nirvana are known as arahants, fully enlightened beings who have realized the ultimate truth. The path to nirvana is a gradual and incremental process that requires sustained effort and commitment. It involves the cultivation of mindfulness, ethical conduct, concentration, and wisdom, as outlined in the Noble Eightfold Path. This path provides a practical and comprehensive framework for overcoming suffering and attaining liberation. It is a path that can be followed by anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. Ultimately, the realization of nirvana is the culmination of the spiritual journey in Buddhism. It represents the highest goal and the ultimate fulfillment of human potential. It is a state of profound peace, wisdom, and compassion, where the mind is free from all forms of suffering. The attainment of nirvana is not an abstract or distant goal. It is a real and attainable possibility for those who are willing to dedicate themselves to the practice of the Buddhist path. The path to end suffering, or the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is the practical guide provided by Buddha to end suffering and attain nirvana. It outlines the steps and practices necessary to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. The Eightfold Path is often divided into three main categories: wisdom pana, ethical conduct or sila, and mental discipline or samadhi. Each of these categories encompasses specific practices that support the overall goal of liberation from suffering. Wisdom, or pana, is the first category of the Eightfold Path and consists of right understanding and right thought. Right understanding, also known as right view, involves seeing and accepting the Four Noble Truths. It is the understanding that life involves suffering, that suffering has a cause, that there is an end to suffering, and that there is a path leading to the end of suffering. This understanding forms the foundation for all the other aspects of the path. Right thought, or right intention, involves cultivating thoughts of renunciation, goodwill, and harmlessness. It means letting go of desires and attachments, fostering loving kindness and compassion towards all beings, and committing to nonviolence and ethical conduct. Right thought aligns our intentions with the principles of the Buddhist path and sets the stage for ethical behavior and mental discipline. Ethical conduct, or sila, is the second category of the Eightfold Path and includes right speech, right action, and right livelihood. Right speech involves speaking truthfully, kindly, and beneficially. It means avoiding falsehoods, harsh words, divisive speech, and idle chatter. By practicing right speech, we create harmonious relationships and avoid causing harm through our words. Right action involves behaving ethically and morally in our interactions with others. It includes abstaining from harmful behaviors such as killing, stealing, and engaging in sexual misconduct. By practicing right action, we cultivate a life of integrity and compassion, contributing to the well-being of ourselves and others. Right livelihood involves choosing a profession or means of earning a living that does not cause harm to others. It means avoiding occupations that involve deceit, exploitation, or harm to living beings. By practicing right livelihood, we align our work with our ethical values and contribute to a just and compassionate society. Mental discipline, or samadhi, is the third category of the Eightfold Path and includes right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Right effort involves cultivating a positive and diligent attitude towards our spiritual practice. It means making a continuous effort to abandon unwholesome states of mind and to cultivate wholesome ones. Right effort helps us to overcome laziness and complacency, fostering a proactive and determined approach to our practice. Right mindfulness involves developing a keen awareness of our body, feelings, mind, and mental states. It means paying attention to our present moment experience with clarity and equanimity. By practicing right mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our experiences, reducing the influence of ignorance and delusion. Right concentration involves developing deep and focused states of meditation. It means training the mind to become concentrated and absorbed in the object of meditation, leading to a state of mental clarity and tranquility. By practicing right concentration, we develop the mental stability and insight necessary for the realization of wisdom and the attainment of nirvana. The Eightfold Path is not a linear or sequential process, but rather a holistic and interconnected practice. Each aspect of the path supports and reinforces the others, creating a comprehensive framework for spiritual development. By following the Eightfold Path, we gradually transform our understanding, behavior, and mental states, moving closer to the realization of nirvana. The practice of the Eightfold Path requires dedication, patience, and perseverance. It involves a continuous and mindful effort to cultivate wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline in all aspects of our lives. It is a path of self-discovery and transformation, leading to the ultimate goal of liberation from suffering and the attainment of true and lasting peace. Impermanence or anicca. Impermanence, or anicca, is one of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism and is central to understanding the nature of reality. This concept posits that all things in life, whether physical, mental, or emotional, are in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same from one moment to the next, and this continuous change is intrinsic to the nature of existence. Recognizing the impermanence of all things can be challenging, as humans naturally seek stability and permanence in their lives. We often cling to people, possessions, and experiences, hoping that they will provide lasting happiness and security. However, this attachment is based on a misunderstanding of reality. Everything we hold dear is subject to change, decay, and eventually disappearance. This truth is evident in the cycle of life and death, the changing seasons, and the rise and fall of civilizations. Impermanence can be observed in the physical world. Our bodies are in a constant state of change, from the moment of birth to the inevitable aging process and death. Cells regenerate and decay, and the physical appearance we see in the mirror today will not be the same in a few years. This understanding can be both humbling and liberating. By accepting the impermanent nature of our bodies, we can let go of the obsession with physical appearance and the fear of aging. Instead, we can focus on maintaining health and well-being in the present moment. The impermanence of the mind is another critical aspect of anicca. Our thoughts, emotions, and mental states are transient, arising and passing away like clouds in the sky. A feeling of joy or sadness may seem overwhelming in the moment, but it will inevitably change. By recognizing the fleeting nature of our mental states, we can cultivate a sense of detachment and equanimity. This does not mean becoming indifferent or apathetic, but rather developing a balanced approach to our experiences, knowing that they are temporary and will pass. Impermanence also applies to our relationships and possessions. Friendships and romantic relationships evolve over time, influenced by various factors such as personal growth, external circumstances, and mutual understanding. While these relationships can bring immense joy and support, they are also subject to change. People grow apart, move away, or pass on. By accepting this reality, we can appreciate and cherish our relationships while they last, without clinging to them or fearing their end. Possessions, too, are impermanent. Material wealth, status, and accomplishments may provide temporary satisfaction, but they do not offer lasting fulfillment. The joy of acquiring a new possession often fades as we become accustomed to it and start desiring something else. Moreover, material possessions can be lost, stolen, or destroyed. By understanding their impermanent nature, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we have without becoming attached to it. This mindset can lead to a more sustainable and fulfilling way of life, free from the constant pursuit of material wealth. Understanding impermanence is not merely an intellectual exercise. It requires deep contemplation and mindfulness. Through the practice of meditation, we can observe the impermanent nature of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. This direct experience helps us internalize the concept of anicca and develop a more profound sense of acceptance and peace. By living mindfully in the present moment, we can appreciate the beauty and uniqueness of each experience without becoming attached to it. Embracing impermanence also has practical implications for how we live our lives. It encourages us to be more adaptable and resilient in the face of change. Instead of resisting or fearing change, we learn to flow with it, knowing that it is an inherent part of life. This adaptability can help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Furthermore, the awareness of impermanence can enhance our compassion and empathy towards others. When we recognize that everyone is subject to the same impermanent nature of existence, we can develop a sense of shared humanity. We become more understanding and supportive, knowing that others are also experiencing the joys and sorrows of life. This compassion can strengthen our relationships and foster a more connected and caring society. Ultimately, the realization of impermanence leads to a profound shift in our perspective on life. it helps us let go of the illusion of permanence and the suffering that comes with it. By embracing the transient nature of all things, we can find a deeper sense of peace, freedom, and contentment. This understanding is a vital step on the path to enlightenment and liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are integral practices in Buddhism, essential for developing insight, wisdom, and inner peace. These practices form the foundation for understanding the nature of reality and achieving liberation from suffering. Mindfulness, or sati, involves paying careful attention to the present moment, while meditation, or bhavana, encompasses various techniques for training the mind and cultivating concentration and insight. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware and present in each moment. It involves observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or attachment. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop a heightened sense of awareness and clarity, allowing us to see things as they truly are. This practice can be applied to all aspects of daily life, from mundane activities like eating and walking to more complex interactions and decisions. The practice of mindfulness begins with simple observation. We start by paying attention to our breath, noticing the sensations of inhaling and exhaling. As we become more attuned to our breath, we expand our awareness to include bodily sensations, thoughts, and emotions. This process helps us develop a non-reactive and accepting attitude towards our experiences. Instead of being swept away by our thoughts and emotions, we learn to observe them with a sense of detachment and equanimity. Meditation, in its various forms, is a powerful tool for developing mindfulness and deepening our understanding of the mind. One common form of meditation is concentration meditation, or samatha, which involves focusing the mind on a single object such as the breath, a candle flame, or a mantra. By repeatedly bringing the mind back to the chosen object, we develop concentration and mental stability. This focused attention helps to calm the mind and reduce the distractions of wandering thoughts. Another important form of meditation is insight meditation, or vipassana. This practice involves observing the changing nature of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with a clear and focused mind. Through sustained observation, we gain direct insight into the impermanent, unsatisfactory, and selfless nature of all phenomena. This insight leads to a deeper understanding of the true nature of reality and helps to dissolve the delusions and attachments that cause suffering. Loving-kindness meditation, or metta bhavana, is another powerful practice that cultivates compassion and goodwill towards ourselves and others. This meditation involves generating feelings of loving kindness and extending them to all beings, starting with ourselves, then to loved ones, acquaintances, and eventually to all sentient beings. By practicing loving-kindness meditation, we develop a more compassionate and empathetic attitude, which can transform our relationships and interactions with others. The benefits of mindfulness and meditation extend beyond the spiritual realm. These practices have been shown to have significant positive effects on physical and mental health. Regular meditation practice can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, improve concentration and cognitive function, and enhance overall well-being. Mindfulness training has also been incorporated into various therapeutic approaches, such as mindfulness-based stress reduction and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, to help individuals cope with a range of mental health issues. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into our daily lives requires dedication and consistency. It is essential to set aside regular time for practice, even if it is just a few minutes each day. Creating a quiet and comfortable space for meditation can help establish a routine and make the practice more enjoyable. Additionally, integrating mindfulness into everyday activities, such as eating, walking, and working, can enhance our overall sense of presence and awareness. Mindfulness and meditation also play a crucial role in the development of ethical conduct and mental discipline. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts, words, and actions. and their impact on ourselves and others. This awareness helps us make more conscious and compassionate choices, aligning our behavior with our values and principles. Meditation strengthens our mental discipline, allowing us to overcome negative habits and tendencies and develop positive qualities such as patience, kindness, and equanimity. Ultimately, mindfulness and meditation are transformative practices that lead to greater self-awareness, inner peace, and spiritual growth. They help us cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, paving the way for the realization of wisdom and the attainment of enlightenment. By committing to these practices, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, moving closer to the ultimate goal of liberation from suffering. Compassion and kindness, or metta. Compassion and kindness, often referred to as metta in Pali, are fundamental virtues in Buddhism and are essential for personal and spiritual development. Metta translates to loving kindness or benevolence and involves cultivating an attitude of unconditional love and goodwill towards all beings. This practice is not only central to the Buddhist path, but also serves as a foundation for building harmonious and compassionate relationships in our daily lives. The practice of metta begins with generating loving kindness towards oneself. This may seem counterintuitive to some, as self-love is often misunderstood as selfishness or self-centeredness. However, in the context of metta, loving oneself is about recognizing our intrinsic worth and treating ourselves with the same kindness and compassion that we would offer to a dear friend. By developing a strong sense of self-compassion, we create a stable and positive foundation from which we can extend loving kindness to others. Once we have established a sense of metta towards ourselves, we gradually extend this feeling to others, starting with those closest to us, such as family and friends. We generate sincere wishes for their happiness, health, and well-being, acknowledging their struggles and joys. This practice helps to strengthen our bonds with loved ones and fosters a sense of empathy and understanding. As we continue to cultivate metta, we extend it further to include neutral individuals, such as acquaintances or people we may encounter in our daily lives, but do not have strong feelings towards. This practice encourages us to recognize the common humanity we share with others and to develop a sense of goodwill towards all beings, regardless of our personal connections. The next step in the practice of metta is to extend loving kindness to those with whom we have difficulties or conflicts. This can be challenging, as it requires us to let go of feelings of anger, resentment, and ill will. However, by practicing metta towards those we find difficult, we can transform our negative emotions and cultivate a sense of forgiveness and understanding. This does not mean condoning harmful behavior, but rather recognizing that everyone, including those who have hurt us, is capable of change and deserving of compassion. The practice of metta culminates in extending loving kindness to all sentient beings without exception. This includes all humans, animals, and even those beings we may not directly encounter. By cultivating an all-encompassing sense of compassion, we develop a boundless and impartial love that transcends individual differences and embraces the interconnectedness of all life. Metta meditation, or metta bhavana, is a specific practice designed to cultivate loving kindness. It involves silently repeating phrases such as, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease," and gradually extending these wishes to others. This practice helps to reinforce the intention of metta and to embed it deeply in our hearts and minds. The benefits of cultivating compassion and kindness extend beyond our spiritual practice and have a profound impact on our daily lives. Research has shown that practicing loving kindness meditation can increase positive emotions, reduce stress and anxiety, and enhance overall well-being. It also promotes pro-social behavior, such as altruism and cooperation, and strengthens our social connections. Compassion and kindness also play a crucial role in ethical conduct. By cultivating a heart of loving kindness, we naturally become more mindful of our actions and their impact on others. This awareness guides us to act with integrity, respect, and consideration, fostering harmonious and supportive relationships. In this way, metta serves as both a personal virtue and a guiding principle for ethical behavior. Moreover, the practice of compassion and kindness has the power to transform not only our individual lives, but also the world around us. In a world often marked by conflict, division, and suffering, acts of kindness and compassion can create ripples of positive change. By embodying the principles of metta, we contribute to a more compassionate and just society, where all beings are treated with dignity and respect. Ultimately, compassion and kindness are central to the Buddhist path and the realization of enlightenment. They are expressions of the boundless love and wisdom that arise from a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. By cultivating metta, we move closer to the realization of our true nature and the attainment of liberation from suffering. In this way, the practice of compassion and kindness is both a means and an end on the journey to enlightenment. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Buddha's teachings. May the wisdom of impermanence, mindfulness, and compassion guide you on your path to inner peace and enlightenment.
Imagine a simple daily ritual that could change your entire outlook and help attract everything you desire. Think of starting each day by setting an intention so powerful, yet so easy, that you feel the difference instantly. In this practice, you'll learn about 6 powerful words that, when spoken before drinking water, can help align your energy with the universe, bringing your deepest desires closer. This might sound too good to be true, but many people are already using this technique and experiencing life-changing results. It's a simple combination of intention and action, requiring just your voice and a glass of water. These 6 words ignite a force within you, magnifying your intentions and making your dreams more attainable. If you've tried everything and still feel stuck, maybe it's time to try something simple yet profoundly transformative. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how this practice works and why it may hold the key to unlocking your potential. Ready to unlock a secret that could shift your reality? Don't let another moment pass you by. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on powerful practices like this one. Share a positive affirmation in the comments like, "I attract abundance and prosperity daily," to set your intentions right now. Words are more powerful than we realize, as ancient Buddhist teachings remind us. Each word carries vibrations that affect our lives and the environment around us. Since ancient times, words have been seen as a type of magic that shapes our reality. Every word we speak resonates within us and in the universe. Combined with clear intentions, words become a transformative force. This is why using specific words with intention before even the simplest actions like drinking water can align our energy with our desires, opening paths for manifestation. This technique is rooted deeply in the Buddhist belief that every element in the universe is interconnected and that our actions, thoughts, and words are not isolated events. They create waves of energy that reverberate far beyond what we can see or measure. When we speak a word with intention, whether it's a thought, a prayer, or even a single word, it doesn't just stay within us. It sends a ripple through the surrounding energy. In Buddhism, this interconnectivity is known as dependent origination, which essentially teaches that everything arises in dependence upon multiple conditions. Therefore, nothing exists in isolation. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions all affect one another, forming a continuous chain of cause and effect. When a Buddhist practitioner speaks with intention before an act as simple as drinking water, they are actively participating in this web of interconnectedness, setting a clear intention that affects not just their immediate state, but also influences the energy around them and beyond. The idea is that by focusing your thoughts and intentions through specific, powerful words, you send an energetic wave through this web of interconnectedness, harmonizing yourself with the universe's natural flow. Speaking these words before drinking water is more than just a ritual. It's an intentional act of tuning into the vibrations of the universe. Water in this practice becomes a powerful vehicle for intention. As you speak, you infuse the water with the energy of your words, creating a potent alignment between your desires and the universe's currents. You're not just hydrating your body, you're engaging in a profound spiritual practice that goes back centuries, involving energy transfer and the transformation of physical and spiritual well-being. Each sip becomes a mindful connection with your goals and aspirations as the energy of your words flows through you. The simple action of drinking then becomes a physical manifestation of your desires, absorbing not only water but the essence of your intentions, harmonizing mind, body, and spirit with what you hope to bring into your life. Though the method is simple, the impact is remarkably profound. In many spiritual practices, water is viewed as a powerful medium of transformation. It is fluid, adaptable, and able to carry and hold energy just as it holds life itself. In Buddhism, water has a sacred place as a symbol of the mind, fluid, adaptable, and capable of reflecting or absorbing whatever surrounds it. By speaking specific words before drinking, you are metaphorically planting seeds of intention in the water, which then enter your body, creating a resonance within you that aligns with your true desires. The entire practice becomes a meditative act, one that grounds you in the present moment, connects you with the energy around you, and helps you focus on what truly matters in your life. When you drink this water, you're not only refreshing your body, but actively feeding it the energy of your spoken words. Each word, whether it be love, gratitude, or peace, represents an intention, a value that you wish to cultivate within yourself. These intentions then flow through you, touching every part of your being and radiating out into your daily actions, your mindset, and your emotional state. The simple act of drinking water with intention can create a powerful cycle of energy and balance, grounding you and setting a positive tone for your day. As you practice, this alignment with the universe becomes stronger and your sense of inner peace deepens. It may sound subtle, but think about how impactful a single, focused intention can be. Something as basic as peace or gratitude shifts your mindset, preparing you to approach each interaction, challenge, or opportunity with a clear, open heart. Practicing this daily helps to rewire your mind to focus on these positive qualities, creating a feedback loop where your internal intentions align with external circumstances, making it easier to attract what you truly desire. Your energy becomes a magnet for positivity because you're constantly filling yourself with affirmations of peace, love, prosperity, and wisdom, reinforcing these qualities until they become your natural state of being. In essence, you become a living reflection of the words you speak, a person who radiates peace, attracts abundance, and shares compassion effortlessly. The impact of starting your day with a mindful, intentional ritual like this might be more profound than you think. While this practice may appear to be just a simple act of drinking water, it embodies an ancient Buddhist principle that small, consistent actions can lead to profound transformation. When you incorporate this ritual into your morning routine, it becomes a powerful act of self-discovery and self-care. Each morning, as you drink water charged with your intentions, you reaffirm your commitment to yourself, setting a clear direction for the day. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos of daily life, but by taking a moment each day to ground yourself in your intentions, you create a buffer against negativity and distraction. You start the day with clarity and focus, priming yourself to approach challenges with patience and resilience, knowing that you are aligned with what truly matters to you. The Buddhist masters who developed these practices understood the immense power that words and intentions hold. Thousands of years ago, they explored concepts that modern science is only beginning to understand. Today, scientific research on the impact of words and intentions has shed light on this ancient wisdom, showing that our thoughts and emotions can influence our environment in tangible ways. For example, have you ever heard about water's sensitivity to words and intentions? This is an area that science has only recently started to explore thanks to pioneering research, most notably by Dr. Masaru Emoto. In his experiments, Dr. Emoto demonstrated that water molecules respond to the energy of words and intentions in extraordinary ways. He found that water exposed to positive words like love and gratitude formed beautiful, symmetrical ice crystals, while water exposed to negative words like hate became distorted and chaotic. This research suggests that words, when infused with intention, create real, measurable changes in the physical structure of water. Consider this: if words can affect the molecular structure of water, imagine the potential of speaking intentional words with clarity and purpose before drinking water. It might sound surprising, but the implications are profound. Science has shown that each spoken word has its own vibrational frequency, and these frequencies interact with the world around us. When we speak with intention, especially to something as receptive as water, we're engaging in an exchange of energy that alters the environment in subtle yet meaningful ways. This phenomenon offers us a new perspective on Buddhist teachings about the power of words and intentions. These teachings, once considered mystical or esoteric, are now seen as grounded in the reality of energy science. By acknowledging the vibrational quality of words, we recognize that language is not just a means of communication, but a form of energy transfer that can bring about change within ourselves and in our surroundings. Water, as it turns out, is an ideal medium for harnessing this energy. As we've seen, water responds to intention, and because our bodies are over 70% water, the words we speak can resonate throughout our entire being. By speaking specific positive words to the water we consume, we infuse our own cells with these vibrations, creating a ripple effect that aligns our physical, mental, and spiritual state with our desires. This isn't magic or superstition, it's a real manifestation of energy at work, a principle that Buddhist teachings have valued for centuries. Dr. Emoto's research has provided a scientific basis for this ancient wisdom, reminding us that the words we speak, especially those spoken with intention, carry weight and can influence our health, emotions, and overall energy. This connection between the science of water and the ancient Buddhist practice of intentional speech presents a fascinating convergence of spirituality and science. Perhaps the Buddhist teachings that encourage using specific words before drinking water are not merely symbolic, but grounded in a profound understanding of energy and frequency. The act of speaking words like love, peace, or gratitude before drinking water charges it with those qualities, and when we consume it, we absorb that energy directly. This practice becomes a tangible way of integrating mind, body, and spirit, helping us to achieve a state of balance and alignment. By viewing this daily ritual as a form of energy exchange, we deepen our appreciation for its simplicity and power. Even if you're skeptical, consider the possibility that your body, made mostly of water, could be sensitive to the energy of your intentions. Each word you speak is an opportunity to infuse yourself with a positive, uplifting frequency, creating a ripple effect that transforms how you feel, think, and act throughout the day. Imagine how impactful it could be to incorporate this ritual into your life. Each day, you're not just drinking water, you're engaging in a powerful form of self-care that draws from both ancient teachings and modern science. This practice helps you set a mindful tone for your day, one where you're constantly reinforcing your intentions and aligning with positive energies. Drinking water with intention becomes more than just a habit. It's a moment of mindfulness, a reminder of the interconnectedness of life, and a chance to align your body and mind with your deepest desires. Over time, these small, intentional acts accumulate, leading to profound transformation in your energy, mental clarity, and overall well-being. The beauty of this ritual lies in its simplicity. No special equipment, extensive training, or complex setup is needed. All that's required is intention, water, and a few carefully chosen words that carry the energy you wish to embody. By turning this simple act into a daily ritual, you open yourself to the possibility of a more intentional, harmonious life. With your body composed of over 70% water, consider the impact of drinking water charged with clear intentions. Every cell in your body could potentially be reprogrammed by these positive words, aligning your physical, mental, and spiritual self with your desires. Take this ancient wisdom and turn a simple act like drinking water into a powerful manifestation ritual. By speaking these 6 words before each glass, you may experience remarkable changes in your energy, mental clarity, and even the opportunities that come your way. Now, let's dive into these 6 specific words from Buddhist teachings. Each word carries a unique energy to guide your intentions. By saying each word with intention, you can shift your mindset and transform your reality. The first word in this ritual is gratitude, a concept that resonates deeply in Buddhist teachings and across many spiritual practices as one of the highest emotional frequencies we can cultivate. Gratitude is not just a fleeting feeling, but a profound acknowledgement of the abundance that already surrounds us. When we start our day with gratitude, it's as though we're opening a door to receive even more blessings. By saying gratitude before drinking water, you're consciously training your mind to notice the beauty, abundance, and support that exist in your life. This act isn't merely a verbal exercise. It has the power to transform how you perceive the world. When you're focused on gratitude, small things start to feel like gifts. Things that might have seemed insignificant suddenly reveal their value. Each sip of water, each breath, each moment of calm becomes something worth cherishing. This shift in perspective creates a positive feedback loop where gratitude begets more gratitude. Studies have shown that cultivating gratitude not only boosts mental well-being, but can also have a measurable impact on physical health. People who practice gratitude regularly tend to experience lower stress levels, better quality sleep, and a stronger sense of connection and satisfaction with life. When you say gratitude before drinking water, you're not just fostering a positive emotion. You're encouraging your body and mind to enter a state of openness and appreciation. In this state, you're more likely to notice opportunities, connect with others on a deeper level, and feel a sense of inner peace. The beauty of gratitude is that it opens your mind and heart, making space for new blessings to flow in. Imagine starting each day by filling yourself with this powerful intention, allowing gratitude to flow through you and out into the world. As you sip the water, you're absorbing not just the physical nourishment, but also the energetic quality of gratitude, which primes you to live in harmony with everything around you. With time, you may find that gratitude becomes your natural state, allowing you to handle challenges more gracefully and to see beauty in the simplest things. The next word in this practice is love, which many spiritual traditions consider to be the most powerful and transformative force in the universe. When you say love with true intention, you're inviting this high-frequency vibration into your being, nourishing not just your heart, but every cell in your body. Love, in this context, isn't limited to romantic affection. It's a boundless, all-encompassing energy that connects us with others, ourselves, and the universe. Drinking water infused with the intention of love is a way to cultivate this energy from within. Each sip becomes an affirmation of self-love, compassion, and kindness, qualities that ripple outward, impacting how you interact with others. When you're filled with love, you naturally attract kindness and positivity from those around you, as like attracts like. You become a magnet for love in all its forms, whether it's deepened relationships, improved health, or personal success. The impact of practicing love goes beyond emotional well-being. Neuroscience has shown that feeling and expressing love can reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and increase the production of oxytocin, known as the love hormone. These biochemical responses contribute to a sense of calm, safety, and well-being, which further reinforces the body's natural resilience. By including love in your daily ritual, you're actively rewiring your mind to be more receptive to positive experiences. The word love becomes a powerful tool for healing, growth, and connection. Every time you drink water charged with this intention, you're reinforcing your commitment to kindness and compassion, both toward yourself and others. The simple act of repeating love with intention creates a protective aura around you, repelling negativity and inviting warmth, harmony, and support into your life. This practice strengthens your ability to give and receive love, opening doors to healthier relationships, vibrant well-being, and a profound sense of inner peace. Peace is the next word, a state that Buddhist teachings hold as fundamental to achieving enlightenment and lasting well-being. Saying peace before drinking water is a way of inviting calm and balance into your mind and body. Peace, in this context, isn't just the absence of conflict. It's a deep, steady calm that helps you navigate life with resilience and clarity. Each time you say peace, you're setting an intention to let go of tension, worry, and anxiety, to cultivate a space within yourself that remains undisturbed by the chaos of the outside world. In a fast-paced world filled with distractions and stress, peace is an invaluable gift we can give ourselves. By starting the day with this intention, you create a mental and emotional buffer that allows you to remain centered even in challenging situations. You're essentially programming yourself to respond to life's ups and downs from a place of calm awareness rather than reacting impulsively. Science shows that states of peace and relaxation activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for recovery and regeneration. When you enter a state of deep calm, cortisol levels drop, blood pressure stabilizes, and the body begins to heal itself more effectively. Drinking water with the intention of peace amplifies these effects, bringing your entire being into a state of serenity. Imagine taking a sip and feeling the calming energy of peace flowing through you, helping you to release stress and embrace a more balanced outlook on life. This ritual not only strengthens your ability to remain calm, but also attracts more peaceful experiences into your life. As you cultivate inner peace, you may find that conflicts become less frequent, difficult situations resolve more smoothly, and you feel a greater sense of harmony in your interactions with others. By practicing peace daily, you create a stable foundation for mental clarity and emotional resilience, making it easier to handle whatever life brings your way. Health is the fourth word and an essential foundation for any manifestation practice. Health in Buddhist and other healing philosophies is viewed as a balanced state between body, mind, and spirit. Saying health before drinking water sends a clear message to your body that you prioritize and honor your well-being. It's a reminder that you're committed to nourishing and taking care of yourself, not just in this moment, but as an ongoing practice. Health is often something we take for granted until it's compromised, but by including it in your daily ritual, you bring it to the forefront of your consciousness. Each time you say health, you set an intention to maintain and improve your physical, mental, and emotional wellness. Scientific research in positive psychology suggests that when we focus our thoughts on health and well-being, our bodies respond in positive ways. Studies have shown that affirmations focused on health can reduce the perception of pain, boost immune function, and even accelerate recovery from illnesses. When you drink water energized with the word health, you're nourishing every cell with a message of vitality and resilience. This practice reminds you to honor your body, to make choices that support your well-being, and to be mindful of what you consume, not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally. Including health in your daily ritual reinforces the idea that a healthy body is essential for a healthy mind, and together they are the foundation for manifesting your greatest desires. Every time you drink water with the intention of health, you're aligning your body and mind, creating an inner harmony that supports you in every aspect of life. The cumulative effect of this practice can be profound, leading to improved physical vitality, mental clarity, and emotional stability over time. Prosperity is the fifth word, a concept that in Buddhism extends far beyond material wealth. Prosperity here refers to a state of abundance that encompasses every area of life: financial, emotional, spiritual, and relational. Saying prosperity before drinking water is an invitation to align yourself with the natural flow of abundance that the universe offers. It's a way of declaring to the universe that you are ready to receive and experience prosperity in all forms, from career opportunities to enriching relationships. Prosperity, in this sense, is not about simply wanting more money or material possessions. It's about vibrating at the frequency of abundance, seeing the world as a place full of possibilities and resources. Studies show that people who hold an abundant mindset are more likely to make bold decisions and take advantage of opportunities, leading to more successful outcomes. By drinking water infused with the intention of prosperity, you open yourself to a world of new possibilities. Each sip reinforces the idea that abundance is within your reach and that you deserve to receive the universe's gifts. Including prosperity in your ritual sends a message to your subconscious mind that you are ready to welcome prosperity, both in visible and subtle ways. You begin to see the world as a place of support and generosity, where resources are plentiful and connections are valuable. Prosperity is not just about attracting financial wealth. It's about creating a rich, fulfilling life that nourishes you in every way. As you drink water with the intention of prosperity, you prepare yourself to receive all that life has to offer, attracting opportunities, supportive people, and circumstances that help you thrive. Each of these words holds a unique power, and when used together, they create a potent ritual that can transform how you approach each day. Gratitude opens your heart to abundance, love connects you with kindness, peace brings calm, health grounds you, and prosperity aligns you with growth. By saying these words before drinking water, you're not just nourishing your body, you're aligning your entire being with the qualities you wish to cultivate. This practice, while simple, is a powerful act of self-care, one that reinforces your commitment to a life filled with positivity, resilience, and purpose. The final word in this practice is wisdom, a guiding force that Buddhist teachings consider essential for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Wisdom is more than knowledge. It's the ability to see things clearly, to understand the deeper truths of life, and to act in alignment with your highest good. When you say wisdom before drinking water, you're inviting clarity, discernment, and insight into your mind and heart. Wisdom allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace, to make choices that support your growth, and to recognize what truly matters. It helps you see beyond surface-level desires, empowering you to make decisions based on a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Each time you speak the word wisdom before drinking, you are setting an intention to approach life with awareness and insight, to go beyond simple reactions and act from a place of inner clarity. This word holds a special power because it reinforces the importance of learning from each experience, of seeing obstacles not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth. When you drink water charged with the intention of wisdom, you nourish your mind with a sense of calm and focus that can enhance problem-solving, creativity, and decision-making. Studies in neuroscience show that a calm, clear mind is more effective at handling challenges, as it can process information without the fog of stress or anxiety. By practicing this ritual daily, you are essentially strengthening your brain's ability to focus and stay present, creating a mental environment that supports thoughtful reflection and intuitive understanding. This is particularly helpful in moments of uncertainty, when wisdom allows you to step back, observe, and make choices that align with your long-term well-being. Drinking water with the intention of wisdom reinforces your commitment to growth and personal development, reminding you that each day is an opportunity to learn, evolve, and deepen your understanding of life. Wisdom is also about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. In Buddhist thought, wisdom means understanding that every action has a consequence, and every moment is connected to the next. By including wisdom in your ritual, you are acknowledging this interconnectedness and inviting guidance to navigate it mindfully. It's a reminder to see beyond the immediate circumstances and to trust that there's a bigger picture at play, one that you may not always fully understand in the moment. As you continue this practice, you may find that wisdom becomes an inner compass, guiding you in ways that support not only your personal growth, but also your contributions to the world. This sense of clarity and understanding is invaluable as it helps you align your desires with your purpose, ensuring that what you attract into your life is in harmony with who you truly are. Wisdom, then, becomes not just an intention, but a foundation for living consciously, allowing you to make choices that are not only beneficial for you, but also for those around you. Now that you understand the power and purpose behind each of these words, it's time to put this ritual into practice. The next time you pour a glass of water, take a moment to close your eyes, take a deep breath and say, "I attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom." With each word, you are infusing the water with positive energy, charging it with your deepest intentions and aligning it with the qualities you wish to cultivate in your life. This ritual transforms an everyday habit into a mindful, intentional act, creating a field of positive energy that surrounds you as you go about your day. Each sip you take serves as a reminder of these intentions, grounding you in a mindset of abundance, love, and resilience. This daily ritual doesn't require much time, but the impact can be profound. When practiced consistently, this simple act of setting intentions with water can lead to subtle but meaningful changes in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. As you make this ritual a part of your routine, you may start to notice how your outlook shifts. Gratitude may come more naturally, making it easier to appreciate life's blessings. Love and kindness may flow more freely, enhancing your relationships and deepening your connection with yourself. You might find that peace becomes a state of mind you can access even in stressful moments, while health and vitality strengthen both your body and spirit. Prosperity and abundance may begin to manifest in unexpected ways, and wisdom may guide you with clarity and purpose. This ritual creates a ripple effect, influencing not just how you feel internally, but also how you interact with the world around you. It empowers you to approach each day with a positive, open heart, ready to attract and embrace the best that life has to offer. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is that it reminds you to live intentionally. Instead of moving through your day on autopilot, this ritual encourages you to pause, reflect, and set a conscious direction for your life. By aligning yourself with qualities like gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom, you're choosing to focus on what truly matters. This focus can help you stay resilient and centered, even when life's challenges arise. You become more mindful of your thoughts, actions, and reactions, cultivating a sense of control over your emotional landscape. This practice reinforces the idea that you are not a passive participant in life. You are an active creator capable of shaping your reality through your words, thoughts, and intentions. Imagine beginning each morning with this ritual, setting the tone for a day filled with positivity, resilience, and clarity. Over time, these small acts of intention can lead to profound transformation, creating a mindset that naturally attracts what you seek. This isn't about achieving instant results, but about building a foundation of well-being, one that grows stronger with each passing day. The beauty of this ritual is that it requires nothing more than intention, water, and the 6 powerful words we've discussed. You don't need any special equipment or an elaborate setup. just a few moments to center yourself and speak your intentions into existence. Each day, as you make this a habit, you're deepening your connection with yourself, reinforcing your commitment to personal growth, and cultivating a state of being that aligns with your highest aspirations. With time, this ritual becomes a natural part of your day, a moment you look forward to as a way to reset, recharge, and refocus. It offers a sense of consistency and calm, a steady anchor that keeps you grounded no matter what the day brings. And as you continue to practice, you may find that your life begins to reflect the intentions you set. Relationships deepen, opportunities arise, health improves, and a sense of peace fills your mind and heart. This is the transformative power of living with intention. Small, mindful acts that, when practiced over time, create a profound shift in how you experience life. To truly benefit from this ritual, consistency is key. Try practicing it daily, ideally in the morning, when your mind is clear and open to receiving. Start each day by pouring a glass of water, taking a moment to breathe, and speaking your intentions aloud. As you take each sip, imagine these qualities: gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom flowing into every cell of your body, becoming part of who you are. If possible, carry this intention with you throughout the day, repeating the ritual before meals or even before bed as a way to reinforce your focus and purpose. The simplicity of this practice is what makes it so powerful. Each time you return to these words, you strengthen your ability to manifest and cultivate the life you desire. Finally, as you incorporate this practice into your daily life, consider keeping a journal to track your experiences, reflections, and any changes you notice. Write down how you feel before and after the ritual, any shifts in your energy, and the impact it has on your thoughts and emotions. Journaling can help you stay mindful of your progress and deepen your understanding of how this practice affects you over time. By documenting your journey, you'll create a record of your growth, one that you can look back on and feel proud of. This practice is a gift you give yourself, a way to nurture your mind, body, and spirit, and align with the best version of yourself. As you commit to this daily ritual, you may find yourself inspired to share it with others, creating a chain of positive energy that extends beyond you. By inviting others to join, you're building a community of people who, like you, are dedicated to living with intention and purpose. Together, you can support and uplift one another, sharing experiences, insights, and encouragement as you each work toward manifesting your desires. This simple act of drinking water becomes more than just a personal practice. It becomes a shared journey of growth, connection, and transformation. So take a deep breath, speak your intentions, and drink in the possibilities. Each small act of intention has the power to create a ripple effect, transforming not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. This is the beauty and power of living with purpose. Every time you say these words, every sip you take, you're building a foundation for a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment.